welcome to what I am calling the Dimer Show, which I don't really know if that'll stick or not, but that's appropriate. Hey, as you can tell, the production value of what this is going to be is really expensive. It's not, but hope the quality is good. My name is Jacoby Bly. I love the NBA. Some call it obsess. My wife definitely calls it an obsession. But hey, we'll see if that pays off because I can literally talk about basketball for hours. And that's what I'm going to start doing. So the plan with this is to do it every Saturday and Wednesday. And if anything wild happens in the NBA, which stuff always is happening in the NBA, I'll probably drop more videos. But to start with, I just want to introduce myself. I am a diehard. And when I say diehard, I mean like, listen. Just, you can't test me on it. I'm the biggest San Antonio Spurs fan you may ever know, which is weird. Not many Spurs fans that are like outspoken, I guess. I don't know. But with that, San Antonio, if you ever watch this, hire your boy. Anyway, I want to just talk about a couple things tonight. I've got a ton of stories. I'd love a ton of options about what NBA video content can look like. I thought about doing this on YouTube, which maybe one day will transfer there, but I thought, man, to skip the whole like subscribe and like, I'll just do it on IGTV. But I'll probably end up saying stuff like comment your favorite things or repost or sharing your story. Same. Either way, if you like it, share it to your friends, put it on your story, whatever. I'm here to do NBA content. Hope you guys are here to watch some. But yeah, man, let's just kind of jump into the slate of NBA games tonight. But before that, yesterday evening, we had two 50-point performances, which were insane. The first one being Jamal Murray, playing like bubble Jamal Murray from the playoffs last year. The dude had a 50-piece, zero free throws. That is unheard of. It actually is the first time that has ever happened in the NBA where a dude dropped a 50-piece in a game with zero free throws. And I think he did it on like 80-something% shooting, which is just, Jamal Murray, if you play like that the rest of this season, good luck, NBA. What the heck? The other 50-point performance, though, is by the one and only Joel Embiid, who is having an MVP-type season, if I have to say so myself, which I think ESPN released its first MVP race like kind of standings, which I think it was LeBron James, Damian Lillard, if I'm not mistaken, or I think Joel, then Damian Lillard. But Joel definitely gave a case for his MVP-esque season last night. The dude played insane. And I think my favorite part to capture it all was at the end whenever he hit his free throws. Tobias Harris grabbed the ball and he was like, hey, 50-piece McNugget. And that's exactly what it felt like. He was just eating. If the Sixers play like that, if Joel Embiid plays it out of his mind like that all the time, if they're a dominant force in the East, I am hoping for a healthy Sixers, healthy Nets Eastern Conference Championship. That would be must-see TV. But yeah, that was last night, so those were insane games. Go watch those highlights if you can find them, because both those performances were insane. But tonight we got a few good games. I think we have one nationally televised game between the Heat and the Lakers. Miami. I'm not a professional. I don't get paid for my opinions. Honestly, most people don't really care. But this might be the top 3 most disappointing seasons an NBA franchise has ever had. Because we had the Miami Heat last season that like gave us like a glimmer of hope for NBA fans, if you may. Because last season we were like, man, the NBA is so star-studded. Like you're a superstar, you join superstars, you win a championship. So what it has been since I've been alive pretty much, except for my Spurs, shout out, hey. But it's just been star-studded type of like league. But the Miami Heat had a culture, shout out Pat Riley, who is the mob boss of the NBA, has a culture from a franchise with one star player. Is Jimmy Butler considered that? But he took, with the help of Goran Dragic, who wasn't able to play most of the finals last year, which sucks. Could you imagine? Oh my goodness. But took this Miami Heat incredible cultured team to the NBA Finals to play LeBron James and Anthony Davis, who are two of just the most incredibly well-rounded basketball players to ever play in the NBA. And kinda put up a fight, but I figured, maybe going into this season, we'd see a little bit more. But they're entering tonight's game 12-17, and I'm not a Heat hater. If you're a Heat fan, I apologize, but I'll be excited to see them play tonight against LeBron James and the LA Lakers. If the Lakers can get healthy, Anthony Davis, if Anthony Davis can get healthy, remain healthy into the playoffs, they're still my favorite to go all the way. I think obviously there's the Nets out east, which they played the other night, which was really interesting, right? You have the Nets playing the Lakers without Anthony Davis, and LeBron James did LeBron James things, and they fell short. But I do believe that a healthy Lakers team and a playoff LeBron, which we all know is a different human than regular season LeBron, I think that's a Lakers win, even in a 7-game series. But yeah, I think some other games tonight that I'm definitely going to be paying attention to is the Phoenix Suns versus the Memphis Grizzlies. I love this idea between veteran Chris Paul, who is playing insane, by the way. We always talk about LeBron, like how old he is and how he's still performing. And obviously, Chris Paul, like, he ain't LeBron, obviously, but the dude is still playing out of his mind. Like, he took a really young OKC team last year and took them to the playoffs, which was just incredible to watch that happen. And then this season coming over to the Phoenix Suns, who have not made the playoffs in I don't even know how many years. Shout out Phoenix fans. But, granted, they did go 8-0 in the bubble last season, and who knows how that plays out even without Chris Paul. But he has this team, the 4th seed in the West. The West! And that's pretty much because of Chris Paul. So I'm really excited to watch Chris Paul play young John Morant. It's going to be a good, fast-paced, explosive game. Another really exciting game tonight is going to be the Warriors and Hornets, which, again, kind of that point guard matchup. Veteran Curry versus rookie LaMelo. I think that'll be really fun to watch. Again, you got a really, really fun Hornets team, and then you got just Steph Curry, it just frustrates me how good he is. Your team's up by 20 going into the 4th quarter, and you're like, I don't feel safe. And that's the Curry effect. But my Spurs were supposed to play tonight against the Knicks, which they've had a weird, and I'm a Spurs fan, and I'm not even really sure what's going on right now. Their next game isn't until Wednesday, and they haven't played since, Monday. So, I don't know. I read that it was COVID related, but we'll see, man. But I can talk hours on my Spurs, but I do want to mention them. Those young core players for the Spurs, man. Keldon Johnson, DeJounte Murray, Lonnie Walker, DeMar DeRozan. Okay, I'm going to go on a tangent. If DeMar DeRozan does not make an all-star team, we got to talk about fan voting within the all-star. How does Klay Thompson, who hasn't played a minute in the NBA this season, have more votes than DeMar DeRozan, who is leading this San Antonio Spurs team, who people were like, they might be the 10th seed in the West. They're the 5th seed or the 6th seed in the Western Conference. And DeMar DeRozan is playing out of his mind. Also, San Antonio, trade LaMarcus Aldridge, get John Collins, however you can do that. LaMarcus Aldridge, 1st round pick, call it a day, walk away, take John Collins. Anyways, I'm excited for the NBA tonight, moving forward. Like I said, this channel or this IGTV thing that I'm going to be doing about the NBA, it's just going to be this. Hope you guys like it. It is what it is. I'm giving my thoughts. I'm giving my opinions. If you guys want to talk about something specific, shoot a comment, shoot me a DM. I'd love to do it. Yeah, man, I just love the NBA. I'm excited to see what happens. Oh, and shout out Kenny Beecham and the Through the Wire crew. They got me inspired to just really talk about my passions. So, hey, Kenny, D Mills, my boy Mike, Pierre, if you guys see this, hit me up. I'll do whatever it takes. Just have a little on the podcast or whatnot, but yeah, man, NBA's fun. Season's been insane lately. All-Star game shouldn't happen. There's my 2 cents. It's kind of weird that we're COVID and then now we wouldn't have an All-Star game. I get that the NBA is a business, but at the end of the day, we got the Spurs who go a whole week without a game due to COVID stuff. Adam Silver is an incredible leader, an incredible commissioner, but I just think now's your chance to really make something happen just to get the NBA back on track. There's so many injuries. But I mean, that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all want to hear, what y'all want to talk about. Peace.